to be able to just make a choice on your own and just be able to speak for yourself.
This one's wife. Happy Father's Day. Silence from Montecito. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. On Sunday, it was Father's Day in the United Kingdom. William and King Charles are based in the United Kingdom. One is Harry's father. Although Harry is in the United States, his father remains in the United Kingdom, and he would have been aware that it was Father's Day. The Prince of Wales wished his father, the King, a happy Father's Day with a touching old photograph of father and son as reported by the Telegraph. William, a normal, has emotional empathy for his father, and therefore, driven by his emotional empathy, he commemorates the day and, no doubt, telephoned his father, possibly even went to see him to wish him happy Father's Day, and also did so through Kensington Royal, his social media outlet. The Wales official account shared a sweet baby photo of a young William playing with his father in the gardens of Kensington Palace. In the picture, which you see in the thumbnail, the young royal is wearing a striped t-shirt with blue dungarees as his father kicks a multicoloured ball towards a beaming toddler. The post is captioned, "Happy Father's Day, Pa, W." The photo, taken on June the 12th, 1984, the Telegraph reports, shows the close father and son bond between the now monarch and his heir. Later that same year, Prince William would gain a younger brother with the Duke of Sussex, born in September. The picture comes the day after father and son attended Trooping the Colour, the sovereign's official birthday parade, as His Majesty resumed his public duties while undergoing treatment for cancer. Thus, Prince William, as I mentioned as a normal, exhibits his emotional empathy for his father by commemorating the day and, at the very least, issuing this Happy Father's Day wishes via the official Kensington Royal account. Undoubtedly, he will have made contact with him personally also. This would have been fuel for King Charles, receiving it from the non-intimate secondary source that is his son. This demonstrates the empathic trait of decency which Prince William has, and it also highlights the silence that comes from Montecito. Where were Harry's good wishes for his father? Where was Harry wishing Happy Father's Day? Where was there an announcement from him? He might not operate a social media platform to do so, but as is often the case with the Sussexes, they would at least let the media know that this had been done. After all, apparently, Lilibet had had a big birthday bash for her 3rd birthday, even though nobody actually saw anything happening, but somehow the media were alerted to the fact that it took place. Thus, with their usual propensity for running to the media, one would have thought that the Sussexes would have issued a Happy Father's Day to Charles. Furthermore, undoubtedly this one's wife would have got on in the action. Even though it's not Happy Father-in-Law Day, she would ordinarily have got in on the good wishes also in order to manage her facade and for the purposes of ensuring that she was not missing out on the action also. But similarly, it was Father's Day in the United States. Where was the Father's Day wishes for Thomas Markle? The man that had treated his daughter like a princess, had supported her financially, had ensured that she got acting gigs at the start of her career. Where was the gratitude towards him? We've seen it in previous years as she made sure that the world knew about her love, or at least supposed love. After all, as a narcissist she cannot love, she has no emotional empathy, but the supposed love for her father. Silence again. Nothing from Prince Harry towards his father, nothing from this one's wife towards her father. Why is this? Well, in the case of this one's wife, She has no emotional empathy, and her father has been painted as black. That means that she's not even going to bother with the pretense of wishing him a happy Father's Day. In effect, he is dead to her. He will have come up on the radar because she'll have known that it was Father's Day, and in the circumstances, that would have caused her father to come up on her radar. This means that her narcissism would then have immediately, in her subconscious, queried, is her father under control? Yes, no, or don't know. She has no information about him. Therefore, the answer would be don't know, which equates to no. It would have been open to her to try to hoover him in order to gain that control, but her narcissism has decided that that's not the appropriate way forward, thus no hoover took place. She might have muttered about her father to Harry, but most likely she'll have gained that control as a narcissist by going to the third assertion of control, which would be staying in a position of withdrawal and simply thinking, well, I've no need to wish him Happy Father's Day because he's an awful father. And the twisted revision of history that her narcissism engages in will have caused her to believe whatever nonsense it has created as to justify the fact that she need not contact her own father. Thus, complete silence towards Thomas Markle Sr. But also, you might have thought that given that she's supposedly so kind and empathic, that she would have encouraged the Prince of Pink Pancakes to ensure that he sent a message to Charles. And, in order to demonstrate that he is the good son, and, of course, to curry favour for residual benefits, that she would ensure that that was aired. Well, so far, complete silence, and the fact that she has not had it within her to encourage Harry to do it is demonstrative of the fact that she has no emotional empathy for Harry, i.e., she doesn't at least care about him, notwithstanding her own relationship with her father. She doesn't care about Harry to say to him, I really think, even if Harry was pissed off with his father for whatever reason, a decent wife, one with emotional empathy, would say, look, I know you're upset with your father at the moment, but you should at least wish him Happy Father's Day. You know, he has been there for you in relation to this, that, and the other in the past. Just because you're in a funk with him at the moment, don't let that spoil your view of him as a whole. But of course, she wouldn't do that because Charles is painted black in her world, which means she's not going to do anything supportive in relation to him, meaning she's not going to encourage Harry to contact his father and wish him Happy Father's Day. So, whilst we have Prince William exhibiting his emotional empathy towards his father with his message, which was publicised on social media, there is radio silence coming out of Montecito. Harry not doing so because he is in a sulk, because undoubtedly his father is keeping his distance from him and isn't giving him the money that he's looking for. Thus, being a sulky little brat, he doesn't get in contact with his father, at least not publicising it either. He's not encouraged to do so by his wife for reasons that I've explained. And of course, this one's wife doesn't contact her father because he's painted black and she sees no reason to honour Father's Day in relation to him. Accordingly, William's good wishes throw into stark contrast the complete silence coming out of Montecito, and you know, as a consequence of the narcissism and its impact, why that silence abounds. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.